Greetings, 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 greetings. Greetings and great rising. Greetings and great rising. To my warriors, to my subscribers, to my CGs, to my family and my friends. What's poppin', what's poppin', what's poppin'? These messages are coming to you on a Sunday, the day of Obatala, Ashe, Ashe, the day of self-care, self-love, sacred Sunday, cleaning your altar space, cleaning your sacred space, cleaning, cleansing, consecrating you, mind, body, and spirit. Ashe. The kid is coming through with a reading in regards to love, relationships, connections, all of that. We're talking about the good, the bad, the uglies, and the what the fucks in these readings, in these messages. I'm sure there'll be more to come. That's why I'm putting the S on the end of things. Ashe, Ashe. I put out the Ace of Cups as my grounding card to keep me focused on love, light, peace, dopeness, and righteousness, on the lies, the deceit, the betrayals, the endings and beginnings of things. Ashe, Ashe. In the midst of that energy, there's some newness that's coming through, new love, new connections, new possibilities, new friendships, just new beginnings, new starts, whether it is in regards to platonic or romantic. Ashe, Ashe. The messages that have been coming to me have been heavy on the romantic, and it has been a lot in regards to singles as well as lovers. So this first video is going to be for the singles. This is a raw heart-to-heart conversation. Ashe. Anytime that you see this video coming across your screen, this message is for you in that moment. Ashe, Ashe. Everything has been clean, cleansed, consecrated. Ashe. For this general reading, take what you need and leave the rest. I am not here to tell you what to do or how to do it. I'm just here to give you possibilities and options that you may want to consider. Ashe, Ashe. Yeah, so take a couple deep breaths in, get whatever it is you need, pen, paper, libations, whatever it is. Go ahead and get comfy. We're going to dive right on in. Ashe, Ashe. So with the Ace of Cups, we know that energy is, it's full of love and light. This is divine energy. 2021, I was speaking of how in 2022, this may not be the time for partnerships, romance, love, those deep connections. 2022 was like a lot of people were coming into their own. Those cycles were ending. New cycles were beginning. They were really taking time to dive deep into themselves. They was focusing on themselves. They were looking to have some fun. They were looking, to really feel liberated in their freedom. No longer dealing with the bullshit or the hurt, the pain, the growing apart, the disconnect, whatever it was. A lot of people were ending cycles. And then some were even beginning cycles. And that time of that energy was full of hope and wonder and excitement and, really looking to connect. And that just really wasn't the energy that was out for a lot of people. So going into the year, there's people become more or less hopeless, and not in that hopeless romantic type of way, but hopeless in regards to whether they'll actually find love, whether they'll actually be able to have love, whether love will be really there for them or not. Ashe, Ashe. And hopefully, we'll take these as thank you so much, Pops. Hopefully, you've been taking this time to really align yourself to what this year was all about. This was about manifesting the beauty, the power, the magic, the dopeness of you. Ashe. Working with your traumas, healing, letting go, forgiving yourself and others. Ashe. Just moving obstacles out of your path so you can align and start to have faith in yourself and your decision making, trusting yourself in regards to moving forward towards your goals, your wants, your needs, your desires, the things that divine has in store for you. Ashe. Being strong enough to handle the hurdles, to see the hardships, to see the ugly sides of us, to accept the good, the bad, the ugly, and the what the fucks within us. Ashe, Ashe. That is for me what 22 has been about. Your foundation, your groundwork. Ashe. It was a 4-year in regards to the 22, and then it was a 6-year in regards to 2022. Ashe. So amplify energies of 2, harmony, balance, unity, structures, foundations, strong foundations so we can begin to build. Ashe. Some of us have already been in that building phase of our life, and we're now taking some time to rest, regroup, recharge, make sure that everything is leveled. Everything is on the level, making sure that our foundation will hold the things that we're building. If not, some of us are right at that groundwork. We may need to, take a couple of blocks off or get better material or just realize that that is not what we were supposed to be focusing on in the first place and moving forward. Ashe, Ashe. So let's see what love is coming through. And they gave us 4 cards. Ashe. Just give me a minute to flip them all over. I'm going to just take a second to get the energies of it, and then we will definitely dive in. Okay, so we have some highs and some lows out here on the board. And the first thing that they want us to talk about is I was talking about how 2022, remember that? I was speaking of that, how it was a year of just having fun, being lighthearted. And some of us we didn't heed those messages. Some of us were like, not for me, I'm going to find mine, I'm going to get mine, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And things didn't work out. And now you're left feeling foolish, and you're dealing with some emotions in regards to the manner in which you would handle them of your past. There's some growth there if you're willing to tap in, if you're willing to explore. Ashe. Being immature about it, tit for tat. I'm hearing that somebody knew what it was. Y'all know what it was. It wasn't supposed to be a long-term thing. This was supposed to have been fun. This was supposed to have been a fling. For some, it wasn't even supposed to be a one-night stand. This card came out in reverse. Ashe. It was supposed to be a one-night stand, and you're regretting it. You wish it never happened. A pregnancy could have come from that. Where was that? Birth. And it says new beginnings and rainbows and things like that. Also rocking with the Ace of Cups. Pregnancies. Congratulations to all those that have gotten pregnant, or, sorry. I don't know what to say in regards to the low end of that. But ultimately, you're feeling foolish, and you're feeling crazy. Like this was supposed to have been just a hit it and quit it. And now you have a whole life that is coming through. And let this come through as it is. Raw conversations. Let me go back. Do another disclaimer. This is a raw conversation, a heart to heart, as you can see. Play this video when you're ready. You can stop it now because I'm going to dig in and I'm going to be raw with it. I'm not going to try to make it sound any other way than exactly how it comes. I've been trying that way and it has not been working out. So last disclaimer, this is coming to you in the manner in which it's being given to me. Ashe, Ashe. You're not thinking clearly. You may be trying to trap a person in regards to a pregnancy. That's some immature thinking because you're using your kid or the child as a pawn. It's like a means to an end. That never goes well. Try to see the blessing in this. Yes, it was a surprise. We've been talking about since October, surprise endings and beginnings. The mysteries, things happening behind the scenes, things that were going to be coming through that you may see as like a bad thing or a curse, but in all reality, it was or it is the blessing. So that could be in regards to the pregnancy. And I was sitting here right before I started recording, and I was thinking of pregnancies and, life and death and rebirth. So congratulations to all the parents with their rainbow children. Ashe. Your ancestor babies or your baby ancestors, they are with you. They are loving you. They are there helping this energy of this newness come through. This is a healing time for everyone. Ashe. Ashe. So if you've had a one night stand and something came from that, you want to accept it. Don't try to blame the other person. You hold just as much responsibility, if not more, because we're being honest with ourselves and we're acknowledging our power, our willpower. We had decisions to make. We could have done a lot of things, and we could have done a lot of things differently. How to the ever was done, it's done. How are you going to move forward in this? And again, this energy is coming through. This is divine energy. We may not understand why things are happening the way that they're happening. Some things in time we will find out, and in others it's just simply none of our business. It's just here because that is the plan. That is the law of nature. That is God's will. God willing. Ashe, ashe. Some of us are stuck in the past, needing to move on, being forgetting why things came to an end to begin with. Some of us are feeling lonely and desperate, like everyone else is pairing up, everyone else is getting their man, their woman, their person, and here I am not. And I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. I'm doing everything right. I'm fasting, I'm meditating, I'm journaling, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and nothing seems to be happening for me. Patience. This is divine's time. Ashe. As we're moving into 2023, that number is a 7. 7 is divine energy. This is divine's time. This is according to the things that you said that you wanted, needed, required. It doesn't just happen instantly. And a lot of us are stuck on instant gratification. Like, we say we want it, we put in the work, and it's supposed to happen right away. And then if it doesn't happen right away, then it didn't work, or there's no truth in it, or someone lied to me. This is that and the third. Where's your patience? Where's your grace? Have some patience. Have some grace. Yes, there are a lot of things that are coming through. There are a lot of energies that are coming through. You really keep getting bullshit after bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. Let me be clear. Your mate, the love of your life, the person that you said you wanted, is being manifested, and it is coming. They are coming. They're in the swirl right along with the rest of the bullshit. They're all this blossoming and blooming. They're coming with truth. They're coming with honesty. They're coming with love. They're coming with trust. They're coming with commitment. They're coming with you in mind. So you've been manifesting love. Remember, that's your goal. And it is coming. You just have to stay the course. You have to stay strong enough and brave enough and bold enough to continue to work through the challenges, the hardships, and the obstacles, the blocks that have been placed in your path. Ashe, ashe. And it says, do you want to remember? So there's some old energy. Let me just show it to you how it came through. Michael Jackson, do you remember the time? When we fell in love, do you remember the time when we first met, girl? People are going to be coming through saying all that shit. Ashe, ashe. They're going to be coming with it. They're going to be putting on their best performance. They're going to be going all out. They're going to be saying all kinds of things. What's coming through and has been coming through is the past is not where it is. It's not where it's at. It's not where it's at. The past is not, it's not popping. That's not what's up in these streets. This is about new energy, new beginnings, new cycles, the newness of it all. And I'm mainly speaking for my singles who still have their ex around, and y'all are still fucking around with a fuck around. Put it to you that way. You know what I'm saying? You're blocking your blessing. You keep trying to find the qualities in the person of your past, and it's just not there. And even if it has gotten there after the fact, that energy is for someone else. Take that to your altar. That is not for you. Take that to your altar. You help them grow. Find the gratitude in that. Find the blessing in that, and keep it moving. This is about the newness. They're holding on to you. They're being clingy because they still need your energy. They see now that all that playing around, all those cheating and all those cheating, all that cheating and all the lies and all the deceptions and all the deceit and all the betrayal, they realize now that it was you. It was your energy. It was your love that was pouring into them, helping them grow and giving them that sense of confidence and giving them that security and that freedom to do exactly what they wanted to do. And they chose wrong. They felt like, oh, well, if I got her, I know I can get better than that. Took your energy and put it into someone else. Or I got him. I know I can do better than that. Because let's be clear, it's not just women that's out here getting hoodwinked and bamboozled. Ashe, the roles have changed. A lot of masculine energy is trying to be turned and channeled into feminine energy, and then vice versa. We got it wrong. I said it before and I'm going to say it again. We got it wrong. Divine don't make no mistakes. Nature has not changed its name of the game in the core energy and essence of it all. Let's be mindful of that. But yeah, how you're handling this situation, they're saying is still a part of your past. Y'all still going back and forth, calling yourselves trying to heal and trying to close out the cycle and trying to get closure. Okay, thank you. You're trying to get closure, but are you really? Are you really? Don't forget that there's a lot of newness. They say new projects, new love. This will help you and your family grow. This is the foundation. So if you've been single and you want a child and you want love and you want romance and you want the blossoming and blooming, you're not afraid of putting in the hard work. Stay the path. Stay your course. There's energies, especially, your exes coming back, trying to disrupt, disturb, disconnect, separate, tear y'all apart, or block y'all from even getting together in the first place. And if that has happened to you in your past, you want to work that out. Maybe you weren't strong enough. Maybe you weren't brave enough. Maybe you weren't wise enough. Maybe you didn't know. Maybe you were so caught up into love. Maybe you still love that person. And this person manipulated you. They used you against you. They took your love that you had for them and they used it against you. And now they're coming back to do it all over again. Be mindful. They don't want you. They want your energy. They want your love with no strings attached, but want to keep strings attached to you. So they want to rip and run and have fun and do whatever it is they want to do, but they want you to be loyal to them. They want you to trust them. I was just fucking with them girls. I was going to get right back. Listen. You have to make the best decisions for your life. This new energy of opportunity, you're going to have moments of clarity. I keep hearing it's going to be a lot of rainy days. It's going to be a lot of rainy days. But that's a cycle of life. But for every day that you have that is rainy and every storm that you go through, the sun will shine again. The rainbow are blessings. Stop looking at the hardships as a blessing, or stop looking at it as a curse and start seeing it as a blessing. Things happen all the time, unexpectedly so. Maybe you were naive to think that you couldn't get pregnant the first time. Or pregnancy doesn't happen with one night stands. Y'all did the pull-out method. Did you factor in the pre-cum? You know what I'm saying? It's things like that. Like the pre-cum is the most potent. So that I'm going to just pull out. He didn't already deposited, his soldiers before the big kaboom. Let's be clear. So now that you know a thing, some of you have decisions in regards to what are you going to do? What is the next move? Maybe they don't want the child. Maybe they're now not talking to you. They're being very childish in regards to it. This is your fault. They're blaming you. They're putting it all off on you. There's a lot of different layers that's coming through. So whoever those messages are for in regards to the pregnancy, that's the last thing I'm going to speak on that. Ashe. We're looking at it in regards to birthing that new love. You really manifesting that love that you said you wanted. And it's coming through. It's just taking time. There's a lot of things to get through. And a lot of us, transparency, raw conversations, a lot of us are not making it any easier on ourselves. We're bored. We're allowing the past to entertain us, whether we're using them or we're really considering them or not. We're doing these things. Ashe. We are embracing the challenges while still being hopeful for the rewards. Put in some work in that. Put some work in on that. We're going to go here. Okay. This is a confusing time, but this is where your faith and your trust comes into play. Ten of Wands, cycles ending and beginning. Ashe, coming right on out. Three of Swords, yep. Five of Swords, okay. The Devil. Oh, how did you get in here? Okay. We'll set you up there. We got ritual babs in regards to the Devil. Let's set you over here. Eight of Wands. Ten of Wands. And then we'll take these two as well. And then one more for the shadow. Roger that. So we have 10-10. Like I said, have some patience. Have some patience. Remember why the cycles ended in your life. Remember why the last relationship didn't work out. You got to remember. When someone is trying to use the past, like going down that nostalgic lane, back down memory lane, remember we kept seeing the Six of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Six of Cups everywhere. And this is where the energies of the past, or remembering your childhood, listening to the child in you, Ashe, your child self, listening to her and or him, listening to them, Ashe, Ashe. But there's a cycle that is ended. You're no longer putting in the energy to the past. You want to move forward. Low key, you really are excited about the future. You're nervous because you're not 100% sure if there's really someone out there for you. Is it really someone out there for you? Why wouldn't it be? If that's what you truly want, if you truly want love, I mean like real love. I'm not talking of, this reading is not for those that's chasing the bag, that is willing to put up with any type of bullshit just because that the person got money and they'll never have to work or worry about anything again. They can get all the red bottoms and all the labels and all the things that they want, and all they gotta do is put up with this nigga's bullshit. Ashe, Ashe. That reading is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about for those that are really looking for love and commitment. You know, monogamy was the word du jour. Ashe, Ashe. I'm not dipping into poly life because I don't know poly life, and I don't think that most people understand what poly life is all about either. So I'm not even addressing that. I'm just talking about that good old fashioned two people. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that energy, the comings together. So you have gotten some really good information, and it came through and it hit you right here in the heart. You couldn't deny it if you wanted it to. Your spirit went hard for you. You're being left with the choice of trust or convenience, newness or comfortability. And when this new energy comes through, it may come through at the same time of your past coming back, was going to give you the illusion of a choice to be made. The Devil. It's going to give you an illusion of a choice to be made. This is why all year long we've been talking about knowing who you are and knowing what you're about. Because the devil is not forcing you to do anything. The devil is not making you do anything. The devil may be trying to tempt you with the things that you secretly covet, the things that you secretly lust and love and desire. This is why you got to be honest with yourself. And hopefully in turn honest with others. But if you're saying on the surface you want to move this way, but your heart, in your heart of hearts, you really want to move this way, yeah, then when the devil comes through and show you those options and make this way look oh so tantalizing and oh so good, it looks like it's the best option, the only option, because don't forget, we're over here playing Jedi mind kinesis with ourselves. We're over here playing anakinesis with ourselves. We're over here tricking ourselves out. Oh, well, this must be the way. I knew it. I knew it. All the while you're being tricked. You're tricking yourself. all the while you're choosing the easier course. All the while you're still keeping yourself aligned to your past. You're still willing to give people chance after chance after chance after chance after chance. And while that sounds noble, that also sounds foolish. Take that to your altar. My warriors, speak to it this way. My warriors, divine ain't put us down here to continue to be the whipping post or the scapegoat or the doormat. Not my warriors. No ma'am, no sir. We've been placed here to show others that it's okay to stand in your truth. That it's okay to stand alone because you're fighting for what's right. You're fighting for the things that you love and care about. You're willing to defend the things that you love and care about. That you too have lost. They got the 3 and the 5 of swords coming out together. Have lost. People have lied to you. People have betrayed you. People have set you up for failure. They left you ass out in the cold. They've done their worst. They did their best. Ashe, ashe. And yet you chose to 8. The number 8. You chose to rock with the as above and the so below. You chose to see yourself clearly. You chose to accept the decisions and the actions that you engaged in on this journey. You saw that there were still opportunities in the midst of all the hate and all the bullshit and all the pain and all the hurt. And these are people that were close to you. You're showing people that you are a healer. People look to you and they look up to you. Even the people in your past, they still need advice. They still want advice. And then they want to act like, oh, it just didn't happen. They don't remember. They did this and this, that, and the third and all the rest of this shit. You got to keep track of you. All of that's about to come to an end. You're choosing you. You've already chose you. You already chose love. You've already decided that that's how you're going to move. You're going to move in love. And divine is saying your mate is coming. That new energy is coming. You want to put in the work, it's definitely coming. And you'll be victorious from there. Let's see what else we got out here. We got the Queen of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Chariot. Like I said, this is about you choosing you. You now understanding that you're in control of your physicalness, the energies and the vibrations. You're very spiritual. You probably have the gift of sight, whether it's via dreams, deja vus, visions. I just saw auto writing. Yeah, very, very gifted. Very gifted. And very poised. Full of life. Beauty and grace. You're a seer. And they're encouraging you to see through the bullshit. For my singles, love is coming. Are you ready? Are you really ready? Now, isn't it the way that the universe works? The moment that you feel as though you're not ready, the moment that you feel as though there's a challenge or a hurdle or the past is coming and you really have been thinking about it, here's another message of reminding you, take your time. We're not allowing anything or anyone to talk us off of our path, out of our seat, or back into alignment with them. We're going to clean and cleanse and consecrate ourselves, mind, body, and spirit. We're going to see and forgive our part in the betrayal, the lies, the deceit. Some of us, we're holding grudges against ourselves and we're projecting it and deflecting it in regards to society. Forgive yourself. There's beautiful energy coming through. Don't forget. Like I said, new love. This person is going to want to build with you, propose to you, marry you, give you babies, build with you, being very successful. And these energies that are coming through, the challenges, they happen so fast. And you had to make decisions on the fly. This is why it's a good time now to cleanse, consecrate, rest, recharge, rejuvenate. Have some grace, passion, love for yourself. This is the time and the energy of self-care, self-love. Let me get these two as well. This is that time. Messages, signs, symbols, and synchronicities have been coming. People really tried to take you out. And you still rose above. And still I rise. Ashe, ashe. We'll take you and you and you. Thank you. The first card that flew out, it says number 1. It has Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, spring, new moon, maiden, within 1 to 3 months. We're right on target. They're encouraging you to stay on your path. That love is coming to you in 1 to 3 months. Now, all year long, within what was it? I kept saying, midway 2022, I kept saying, they're talking about spring. They're talking about spring. And then here it is, spring energy. They're talking about spring. So you needed a timeline. Now, don't forget, time is very fluid. Ashe, but that's just the guideline. Encouraging you to stay focused. We're talking about new beginnings. We're talking about new relationships, new love. It's coming by spring. Ashe, ashe. Here we have that 8 energy. We have Gemini energy, the wheel of karma. Karma, dharma, destined, inevitable, cause and effect, divine intervention, cycles, luck, fortune, rise and fall, circumstance, consequences, divine will, and blind justice. Some people can't handle that karmic debt. That's why they're coming back to you. Gemini definitely represents the lovers. Ashe, ashe. We're talking about love and relationships. But yeah, this is the wheel. This energy that the past is trying to, your old thing, they want that old thing back. This is still not about you. This is not for you or because of you. They want that pain to stop. They want that hurt to go away. They now see the errors of their ways. They really can't make it without you. They really fucked up and fucked you over in the process, and now they're going to have to reap that. Remember, like I always tell y'all, what I say, warriors, 8 is not just about abundance on a high end. It's whatever you throw out is coming back to thee abundantly. So if you've been fucking around, that karma is coming back. So for those that have been hurt and can't seem to move on because you're stuck in the past and you're thinking that this is the best that you can do, there's some insecurities going on down there, baby. Your self-worth could use a boost, honey. Listen, that is not the best that you can do. The divine that I rock with wouldn't do that to you. Ashe, ashe. And it's coming through telling you your hardships that you successfully handled, that you dealt with, you went through, that did not go unnoticed. Your hopes, your needs, your wants, your desires, your prayers, your begging did not go unnoticed. And neither did theirs. Ashe, ashe. Here we have sap. Trying to tell you, poor sap. They're trying to treat you like a sap, like a simp. You understand? They're still trying to tap into you and get the goodness and the energy and the essence of you. Nah, we don't have to accept that. Not when our mate is coming, baby. Not when our mate is coming. This is resources, needed materials. What I say, they need you. They need your energy. That's all this is. Do not be confused. That is the trickery. That is the okie doke. That is the ultimate. And it says grounded, roots, abundant, physical health, and life force. This is coming through 6 Virgo energy. You will be successful. You do not have to settle. Don't settle. Don't allow these people to talk you out of your pants into a different situation, still repeating the same cycles. They're going to use the word that you've aligned yourself to in your growth. They're going to give you the illusion that they too have grown. They now see the light. They just want to continue to use you and your energy. Be mindful of that. Nurture yourself, love yourself, care for yourself, protect yourself. Keep yourself in the best position possible for that mate, your mate, to come through. And he's coming through to build, baby. She's coming through to, to get married and really explore and travel and really dig deep and have good conversations and hard conversations, work together as a team. Never making you feel less than. They will never make you feel less than. Y'all are equals. Even when y'all don't feel equal, y'all are equals. This is divine energy that's coming through. He will put it in a whirlwind, won't he? She will put it in a clusterfuck, won't she? Tap into your roots. Remember why you're on the path that you're on currently to begin with. They want you to remember something. Remember everything, not just the good times that they're trying to spend. Remember everything. What happened after y'all went cruising down the street, laughing and joking the whole way? Remember that. If they're trying to get you to remember something, yeah, remember how it happened, what happened before, or what happened after. Because all they're trying to do is focus in on that one little point of happiness. If y'all were so happy, why y'all here? You're too smart for this. Too smart for this. And your spirit is lit. And really is encouraging you to allow this cycle to end. Take control. You have the ability, especially psychically, working with fire, working with smoke, like incense, candles, things like that, can really help you hone in on your sights. You know, the gift of sight. Paying attention to your dreams. Cleaning, cleansing, consecrating. Working with herbs and oils on that level. Working with roses, rose oil, to help keep you connected to your mate that's coming through. Not getting caught up in all these distractions, including your past and your pain. They're distractions at the end of the day. If they're not serving no purpose in your present, if you've gotten everything that you can get from it and somebody's still trying to bring that up, it's a distraction. Shut that shit down. That's not your karmic debt to pay. You've already worked that out for yourself. And then we have childhood. What did I say? I told y'all the Six of Cups, like nostalgia, right? Yeah, here it is, Six of Cups. Pisces energy, childhood. What I say, remember your childhood self. How fearless you were, how brave you were, how willing you were to meet new friends, to allow new energy into your life. Now we're so cold and so jaded and so protective. Ultimately, we're still scared, you know. And it says innocence, playful, growing, friendship, lightness, lightness of being, foundations, need of others, revisit the past, loving life, no worries, inexperience, growth, and new beginnings. If somebody's going to take you back down memory lane, you might as well go all the way back. These people still need you. Succubus, vampires. They need other energies in order to thrive, in order to survive, in order, to go on. You're not special. Hard conversation, hard talk. You're not special. They didn't just wake up and now realize your worth. They realize that they can't get anything else out of life without you in it. So are you willing to forego your happiness for their survival? And when your mate does appear, may not have a banner or a sign on his head that says, I'm your mate. You could be coming in contact. You could be talking to your mate right now. Oh, because we're moving on from that. Ashe. You could be talking to your mate right now. Sorry, I got to go where they go. You really could. You could be talking to your mate right now and things are new and things are fresh and things are exciting. And then that old thing wants to come back. trying to get you to give them yet another chance. You already gave them 50. How many more you need to give? How many more chances before you understand your lessons? Don't forget the wheel of fortune. It's just, it's the wheel of karma. It's just that. It's the wheel of karma. It's not good karma or bad karma. What you throw out is coming back to thee. How many times are you going to continue to reject the things that you threw out that's come back and you're still choosing what you swore you did not want? How many more times does that happen? How many more times do you say, you know what? I'm fasting. I'm going on a sex fast. I'm not engaging in any type of sex until my mate comes. Because I know ain't none of these it. And then you get bored. You don't have enough to do. You start to feel lonely. If we acknowledge as we're going through the breakup phase that we're no longer going to have this energy with us, that we must go back to being independent as opposed to codependent, I think the healing process and the moving forward process will go along and get along so much better. Here it is again, talking about spring. The essence of life taking place in spring. Divine is coming through to tell you to have some patience. Continue to stay on your course. Continue to stay on your path. I want another one from here. This one, roger that. And it says mirrors. Someone is mirroring you. What did I say? You're using certain words, they're using certain words. You're moving this way, they want to move this way. They're trying to give you the illusion. They're trying to give you the illusion that they're what's best for you. That they got their shit together. They're still trying to keep you tied to them. Still trying to keep you aligned to them. Because they know that this new love that's coming through, there'll be no room for them. They're going to shut all that down. If you're not strong enough to get this person